Hello again and welcome to today's English lesson. Vocabulary lesson again today, and I'm going to teach you some of the most common phrasal verbs that native English speakers use regularly to talk about money. To get the most out of this lesson, you must practice using these phrasal verbs. Record them on a free flashcards app like Quizlet is the method that I recommend to all of my students. And practice these for just 5 minutes per day. If you haven't tried this method before, I think you'll surprise yourself at how many phrasal verbs you can revise in just 5 minutes. Daily practice is the key. The other way to practice is to write sentences in the comment section using these phrasal verbs that I teach in this lesson, and I will respond to as many as I can and provide feedback. Alright, so let's go. Let's start with the first money phrasal verb, payback. Payback. Used in the context of money, payback means to return money that you owe. For example, can I borrow 20 bucks? The word bucks is a very informal term for dollars, but you may hear it. It just means dollars. So, can I borrow 20 bucks? Sure, as long as you pay me back. So you can see straight away, this is a separable phrasal verb, and it means I must give $20 back to the person who lent it to me. He gives me $20, maybe I left my wallet at home today, and next time I see him and I have my wallet with me, I'll give him $20. Alright, a few more example sentences. Don't worry, I'm sure he will pay back every cent he owes. When you get a mortgage, which is a big loan for a house, you normally pay back the money over a 30-year period. Okay, pay back. When talking about a loan though, or a debt, but not with a person, we normally say we paid off. We paid off the loan. To pay off is to clear a debt. It is a separable phrasal verb. An example, at the age of 60, my parents finally paid off their home loan. They now owe the bank nothing. Jack's now debt-free. He paid off his credit card. Sarah finally paid her car loan off. So we're going out for drinks tonight to celebrate. Alright, in these three examples, we can't use payback. We don't pay back our credit card or pay back our car loan. We pay back money or we pay back a person, but we pay off a debt or a loan. Next one, save up. Save up. To save up means to keep your money so that you can buy something. You can buy something quite large or expensive. So instead of spending all your money on cheaper items, you save the money. You keep the money so you can buy something expensive. You often save up for a house or for a car, for example. She saved all her money up so she could travel. He saved up all his money and bought a car. They've been saving up for years to buy their dream home. Okay, separable phrasal verb, save up. Number 3 is rip off. Rip off. If somebody rips you off, it means that they charge you more money than a product is worth. It's a negative. For example, tourists often get ripped off when they pay too much for bad quality products. Sarah paid 5,000 euros for her car, but the mechanic said it's only worth 3,000. She got ripped off. The hotel charged me $400 for a tiny room. It looked much bigger in the photo. They ripped me off. Okay, an example of separating the phrasal verb there. We also often use this phrasal verb in the noun form. That restaurant charges way too much. It's such a rip-off. This hotel room is tiny. What a rip-off. To avoid being ripped off, it's important to shop around. This is a non-separable phrasal verb, meaning to compare the prices and quality of things before you buy them. For example, You should never buy the first car you see. You must shop around to avoid getting ripped off and to get an idea of a fair price. When taking out insurance, it is a good idea to shop around for the best offer. And experienced travellers always shop around for the cheapest flight and the most direct flight. Alright, moving on to number 5, we can talk about get out and take out. We say this when we want to make a withdrawal. We want to access some of our money. Sue has gone to the cash machine to get out some money, or Sue has gone to the cash machine to get some money out. And we can also use take out. It's synonymous with get out in this context. Sue has gone to the cash machine to take out some money. Next one, we can splash out. This time we have a non-separable phrasal verb, and splash out means to buy something expensive, especially a luxury item. It's our anniversary, so we're splashing out and going to Paris for the weekend. She really splashed out on that new car. This is very different to fork out, which means to spend money on something when you don't want to. I had to fork out $1,000 when I last had my car serviced. I'm sick of forking out $500 on insurance every year, and I've never even made a claim. Now, if you don't make enough money for luxury items, and you can only just afford to buy the basic things you need, and you are feeling financial pressure, you might say, we're scraping by. Money was tight back then, but we managed to scrape by. Okay, money was tight means that we didn't have much money. She lost her job, so they had to scrape by on just one salary. Many college students are forced to scrape by until they enter the workforce. Alright, so that is 8 or 9 very common phrasal verbs that we use to talk about money. Please don't allow this information to go in one ear and out the other. Record these on a free flashcard app like Quizlet and practice them for 5 minutes every day. You may surprise yourself at how many of these you can learn in just 5 minutes. Be sure to practice using these phrasal verbs by writing sentences using them in the comments section below this video. I will respond and provide feedback to as many as I can. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe. If you like my content, give the video a big thumbs up as it helps my content reach more English learners just like you. Good luck with your English goals. Cheers.